You're not alone because something is wrong with you. You're alone because something in you changed, and you haven't fully understood it yet. Most men will never admit this, but there comes a point in a man's life where he slowly starts pulling away. Not all at once, just quietly. He talks less, explains less, shows up less, and eventually he disappears into his own world. Now, most people will tell you this is depression, or trauma, or social anxiety, and sometimes it is. But that's not the full picture. There's another force at play here, something far less talked about: testosterone. Not the way influencers talk about it, not gym bro nonsense, but what it actually does to a man over time. Because testosterone doesn't just change your body, it changes how you relate to the world. As a man grows, as he becomes more disciplined, more controlled, more focused, something else happens. He stops reacting. He stops seeking constant approval. He stops needing to explain how he feels. He stops participating in things that don't make sense to him. And from the outside, it looks like he's becoming distant, cold, disconnected. But from the inside, he just feels clear. This is where the shift begins, because the traits that make a man stronger are the same traits that quietly disconnect him from most people. Think about it. When you stop needing validation, a lot of conversations lose their meaning. When you value silence over noise, you stop enjoying constant social interaction. When you become more self-reliant, you stop reaching out the way you used to. And here's the part nobody says out loud. Most people are not built to understand that version of you. So what happens? You don't feel hurt. You don't feel rejected. You just stop engaging. Not out of anger, not out of sadness, but because it no longer feels worth it. And slowly, isolation stops feeling like a problem. It starts feeling like peace. This is why so many men confuse growth with isolation. Because on the surface, it feels powerful. You're focused. You're calm. You're not easily affected. But there's a hidden cost. The more you detach from everything unnecessary, the easier it becomes to detach from everything, including the things that actually matter: connection, brotherhood, meaningful relationships. And this is where things turn dark, because isolation is addictive, not in a loud, obvious way, but in a quiet, convincing way. It tells you, you don't need anyone. You're better off alone. People just slow you down. And the worst part? It feels true. But here's the reality most men don't want to face. There's a difference between being alone and slowly becoming invisible. A dangerous man is not a man who isolates himself from the world. A dangerous man is a man who can walk alone, without losing his ability to connect. Because if your strength turns into disconnection, it's no longer strength. It's just a well-disguised escape. Testosterone didn't isolate you. It sharpened you. But in that sharpening, you started cutting away more than just distractions. So the real question is not, why am I alone? The real question is, did I choose this? Or did I just stop trying? Because those are two very different paths. And one of them leads somewhere you won't notice until it's too late.